Emma Harrison returned home early, expecting a quiet evening, only to find movers hauling out her belongings while her husband, Michael, watched with a smirk. Her heart froze, betrayal slicing deep. Every picture, every memory being ripped away in front of her. Shock consumed her as she screamed his name, but he didn't flinch. Tears blurred her vision. Subscribe now to follow Emma's journey as she fights back. The moment her life shattered, a spark of determination ignited deep within her. Emma sat on the curb, watching her neighborhood turn silent around her. Michael and their supposed friends walked away laughing. Her phone buzzed with messages of false apologies. The realization hit, no one was coming to help. Emma clenched her fists, her sorrow turning into raw anger. She vowed silently, this betrayal would not define her. A stranger, Sophie, approached Emma offering a coffee and kind words. Emma almost refused but accepted. Sophie hinted she knew secrets about Michael, secrets that could ruin him. Emma's curiosity flared. Could she trust this stranger, or was it another deception? The tension between fear and hope gripped her. At a nearby cafe, Sophie revealed Michael had been embezzling from his company and hiding assets from Emma. Shock numbed her, but the fire in her chest grew hotter. Emma realized her fall was orchestrated. Her heartbreak twisted into determination. She wouldn't just rebuild, she'd reclaim. Emma returned home to collect what little she could. The door was locked, papers strewn across the lawn. Michael's note read, "You'll never rise again." Emma stared at it, her fury bubbling. Every threat strengthened her resolve. She started taking mental notes of every injustice, every betrayal, every lie. She visited her bank, only to find her accounts frozen. Panic surged, then sharpened into clarity. She wasn't helpless, she was resourceful. A quiet plan began forming in her mind, each step calculated, each move precise. Emma's fall had become her training ground. Emma attended a local networking event under a new identity. She met Daniel Carter, a tech entrepreneur, who unknowingly revealed information about Michael's shady deals. Emma smiled inwardly, every fragment of knowledge was ammunition. The game had begun. Emma started documenting evidence of Michael's fraud. Late nights turned into obsession, and exhaustion weighed her down, but she refused to stop. Each paper, each email, each hidden ledger made her heart pound with anticipation. An unexpected call from her best friend, Rachel Thompson, brought shocking news. Michael had spread lies about Emma to mutual friends. Betrayal was compounded, but Emma found clarity. She needed allies who weren't blind to his deceit. Emma confronted Rachel, and together, they uncovered proof Michael manipulated everyone around him. This partnership rekindled hope and strategic thinking. Emma realized rebuilding required alliances she never considered before. Michael learned Emma was investigating him. She noticed subtle changes, calls being monitored, shadows following her. Fear flickered, but it was strategic now. Every step she took, every whisper, became a part of her counterattack. Emma set up a fake meeting with Michael, planting evidence that hinted she knew more than she did. Michael's reaction was priceless, nervous, twitchy, human. Emma's mind raced. The game had only begun. Daniel returned Emma's calls after seeing her investigative work online. He offered help discreetly. Emma's trust wavered, but she needed someone with skills she didn't have. Another ally, another piece of the puzzle. Late at night, Emma hacked into minor accounts to trace Michael's hidden wealth. Each small victory fed her confidence. Every trail she uncovered brought her closer to reclaiming her life. Emma discovered a secret safe deposit box containing key documents. The twist: the box had been opened recently. Someone was playing ahead of her. Suspicion gnawed. Was there a mole, or had Michael returned to spy? She confronted Sophie, her first ally, only to discover Sophie had been keeping a secret. She'd been coerced by Michael. Betrayal again, but Emma's composure stayed intact. She realized control meant controlling emotions. Emma set up her own trap, planting false information to lure Michael into exposing his schemes. The tension rose as she watched him take the bait without suspecting her growing mastery. A mysterious package arrived at Emma's door. Inside, photos of Michael meeting a woman she didn't know. Shock, anger, and opportunity collided. The mystery woman could be the key to unraveling everything. Emma followed the trail discreetly and discovered the woman was complicit in Michael's schemes. Another twist: this was not just financial betrayal, it was personal manipulation. Emma's strategy now had emotional stakes. Using the evidence, Emma confronted Michael in public. The twist: he denied everything, mocking her. But the seeds of doubt were planted in the eyes of witnesses. Emma left, knowing public perception was shifting in her favor. Emma sought legal advice, but every step required patience. The stakes were high, the system slow. Frustration threatened her, but she reminded herself every delay was a lesson, every obstacle a chance to plan. A sudden threat arrived, a break-in at her temporary apartment. Emma escaped narrowly. The danger made her realize the stakes were life-altering, but fear became fuel for her strategy. Emma shared her story anonymously online. The response was overwhelming. People resonated with her betrayal. Public support became another weapon. Her emotional pain now had collective strength. Daniel discovered a hidden offshore account. Emma's eyes widened. Michael had underestimated her reach. She smiled, realizing she had the power to hit back where it hurt most, his empire. Emma planted evidence of Michael's embezzlement at a corporate meeting. The twist: one executive recognized the pattern immediately. Michael's reputation began to crumble in real time. Michael attempted a counterattack, spreading lies about Emma's motives. But her growing network of allies and supporters countered the narrative. The game had escalated into a full-blown battle of perception. A confidential informant contacted Emma, revealing Michael's final hidden plan. Shock: he intended to ruin her completely. Emma realized the fight was now personal and public simultaneously. Emma confronted the informant in secret. The twist: the informant was scared of Michael but willing to help for protection. Emma's alliances were growing stronger, each connection a building block for revenge. Michael tried to manipulate a mutual friend against Emma. But she anticipated this, turning his move into evidence against him. Emma's foresight gave her the upper hand. A media leak exposed Michael's financial crimes. Emma watched silently as the world shifted. Public shame hit him harder than any personal confrontation. Her strategy was working, step by step. Emma discovered Michael had hidden assets in a charity account. The twist: she could redirect these funds legally back to herself. Hope surged, mingled with righteous satisfaction.